NASCAR week heading to Chicago, double races there, Cup and Xfinity. It's not only a road course, it's a street course. So flat, brand new. The only time these guys have seen it is in the simulator. So this could be a real wreck fest. I'm not sure what to do with this one, but it's a first-time road course that has some things built into it for Chase Elliott, who we'll talk about in a while. Last week, good week for us. Good week at Nashville. Good week for everybody. We look at what happened there. Nashville, a big win, big set of wins. AJ Allmendinger on Saturday. We got two truck picks, two truck matchups. We hit 2-0 on trucks, 1-0 with the Chandler Smith over Hocevar matchup in Xfinity. And then on Sunday, 1-1 on our charted picks for Cup. Ryan Preece plus money over Chase Briscoe, who is just terrible right now. And we missed on Will Byron. Top 5 plus 130 ends up 6th. Second time we've done that. We're 10-4 since the All-Star break, 10-4. So if you followed for free here, you've done a great job and hopefully made a few bucks. All 4 misses, by the way, for plus money. So I'm a little stretching, trying a little too hard right now. But 10-4 since the All-Star break. We have a few here for Chicago. It's kind of a low confidence zone, a brand new track. Not a lot we'll see until qualifying on Saturday. And understand rain a real possibility both Saturday and Sunday, especially for qualifying Saturday. We've got a wet weather tire here. We've got a few road course specialists here. But man, if you think this thing's unpredictable now, that certainly will make it worse. What is predictable on road courses, everyone makes Chase Elliott a favorite. Chase is plus 700 most shops, as expensive as 5-1 at a few shops. But he's a guy, when they've had new road courses, and the last 3-4 years have been no new road course central, his average finish on the first run of a new road course is 1.7. That means he finishes in the top 2. So good for him. Other guys priced this week be expensive. Tyler Reddick out there in the same area, around 7-1. AJ Allmendinger opened at 12 and 13. Now you're seeing 900 or 1,000. Martin Truex is expensive. He opened at 700, getting a little cheaper after he won at Sonoma, but it's pretty much what you would expect. Chastain up there, open 12-1. There's some 14 out there if you think Ross Chastain's going to be good again on a road course. But it's pretty clear here where the books think they are. Kyle Busch priced in the same area. The guys who are cheap, and I like some of these for top 10s, like my matchups, are what I would call the veteran guys who used to win road courses. Blaney, Logano, Hamlin, you can get those all priced out there in the 35 or 40-1 area, which feels like value. They probably don't win this race, but look for them to be competitive. Again, stick around the top 10, be running for points, be running for stages. Another road course with no stage stops. If you've got a big lead at the end of stage 1 or stage 2, you can keep driving and not give all that advantage back, and that could be really good for someone like Elliott or Allmendinger if they are out front. What do we like this week? We mentioned Elliott, and there's a couple different ways to play Elliott. The official play is Elliott top 5. This is an official play, says the giant font next to my head. Elliott top 5. It is Wednesday morning right now. You can get Elliott top 5 at a couple shops at plus 120. Buy it all the way down to 100, though I don't like that. It was plus 140 last night. If you were on it super early at 140, that was out there for you. You had a shot at it. 120 is still a decent buy. That's equivalent to essentially $850 on an outright line to win. So Chase Elliott, top 5, plus 120. If he finishes the race and is not wrecked or damaged, the odds of him being in the top 5 are very high. If you want a little more safety, and I don't think this one will last, there is a Chase Elliott top 10 sitting out there at minus 200. And you're like, well, that's a lot of juice. It is a lot of juice. But same idea. He's going to finish up front if this race is not, if he's not wrecked. There's not attrition for Chase Elliott. So maybe you blend that minus 200 in some parlays or other stuff you're doing this weekend. I saw it at Tipico. It's not a lot of places. It should be a lot more expensive. Other things we like. Other official pick, AJ Allmendinger, top 10, minus 140, was out there last night. There's some minus 150 out there around. Again, juicy, but if Allmendinger finishes the race, he's going to be in the top 10. He does have more chance of a pit screw-up or a mistake of that nature, a temper tantrum, than Elliott. But Elliott, NASCAR wants him in the playoffs, and he's got to win a race. He probably can't make it on points, doesn't get there a road course like this, where he's already a favorite and that price is getting more expensive, this is probably the place where that happens. If their season plan goes and they get, their pretty boy into the playoffs, this is going to be where it happens and how they do it. So value on him at top 5 official, top 10 unofficial, Allmendinger top 10 if you can find a good price. Other thing we like, again, and these prices are flying around out there, but it was throughout this morning on 365, Elliott minus 110 over Larson. Everyone else has it priced differently. Official pick. Hurry. If you can get them basically anywhere close to an even price, Elliott over Larson, minus 110 at 365 is what we saw this morning. A lot of other good ideas out there. A lot of variety of pricing. Other guys who can sneak out on a road course, Cindric, he's been terrible this year, but he's basically 3,000 everywhere. The guy we like better at 3,000 is Michael McDowell. He's qualified well on road courses. He's finished well on every road course. He's not passing people on the track. This is positional. But he's going to come close to winning a road course soon. Not an official play, but Michael McDowell, plus 105, plus 110 for a top 10. That is out there. That is findable. That is not that hard to get. Other thing, if we have rain and they scrap qualifying, move qualifying, or something crazy happens, you're going to see things get all sorts mixed up. And you're going to see some guys in the back have shots at top 10s. Again, tiny plays. Pennies and nickels here, not official plays. But you want to have some shares of the road course guys who have worked on a rain tire before for a top 10 if they are super cheap. That's Van Rysbergen in the 91 for Trackhouse. That's Jenson Button in one of the bad Fords, but he was good in his last Cup race attempt earlier in the year. And Andy Lally, who's going to be in trash equipment, but again, 17-1 for a top 10. You can't be against that. You've got to have a buck or two of that bot just for some coverage. I think some interesting things are going to happen. Other things we like, again, not official. Blaney top 10, if you can get plus 175, that feels pretty good. We talked about the McDowell top 10. The Xfinity race, there are no Cup racers in it. Virtually nobody from outside the series in it. Cup guys are banned this week, and no real celebrities running. Cole Custer, the favorite at 450. I've seen no matchups yet in that race. When we get them, maybe I'll put them out for free on my Twitter, RobCWV, at RobCWV. You've seen it fonted in here the whole time. We'll try to get some more picks out there. We'll see what happens with qualifying. We'll see what these late lines are that drop from places like FanDuel and Betfred that are kind of out to lunch sometimes in their matchups. We'll try and help you out. We gave you 3 picks this week. We're 10-4 on the season, 4-1 last week. Join us. Thanks to everybody from FTA, the college kids. I'm Rob CWV. Let's go win at some NASCAR.